The Labubu phenomenon. The whole story started in 2015, right in Hong Kong, where a young artist named Kasing was sketching some creatures inspired by Nordic mythology. Of course he wasn't trying to create the next global phenomenon. He was just drawing monsters for a picture book. Among these creatures was a peculiar little being with pointed ears, fanged teeth, and an unsettling grin. He called it Labubu. Labubu wasn't alone in Lung's imagination. It belonged to a whole tribe, called the monsters. There was Makoko, Pato, Spooky, and even Taikoko, who was supposed to be Labubu's skeleton-looking boyfriend. But something about Labubu was different. Maybe it was those haunting eyes, or that mischievous smile that seemed to say, "I know something you don't." For 4 years, Labubu remained trapped in the pages of Lung's art book, unknown to the world. Then came 2019, and everything changed. Now here's the deal that changed everything. MART, China's toy empire known for turning cute characters into collectible gold mines, noticed Lung's work. They saw something in these monsters that others might have overlooked. They struck a deal with Lung, but even they couldn't have predicted what would happen next. For years, Labubu sat quietly in MART's catalog. Sales were modest. The creature seemed destined to remain a niche collectible for hardcore toy enthusiasts. But destiny had other plans. The Lisa effect. April 2024. A single photograph would change everything. Blackpink's Lisa, one of the world's biggest K-pop stars, was spotted carrying a tiny Labubu keychain on her designer bag. It wasn't a sponsored post or calculated marketing move. Lisa had genuinely fallen in love with these bizarre little creatures. In an interview with Vanity Fair, Lisa confessed her obsession. "I got into blind boxes in early 2024 and spent all my money jet setting to different MART locations around the world. When one of the planet's most influential celebrities admits to being addicted to your product, things are about to get wild." The viral explosion. What happened next was like watching a match hit gasoline. Social media exploded with Labubu content. The hashtag spread across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter like wildfire. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know, what is this creepy cute creature, and why is everyone obsessed with it? The blind box element made it even more addictive. Unlike regular toys, you couldn't just buy the Labubu you wanted. Each box was a mystery. You might get the common design, or if you were incredibly lucky, you might pull a rare variant worth hundreds of dollars. It was gambling disguised as toy collecting, and people couldn't get enough. Rihanna joined the craze. Influencers started unboxing videos that racked up millions of views. Celebrities were photographed carrying their Labubus-like prized possessions. The creature that had started as Nordic-inspired art was now a global status symbol. The numbers don't lie. By late 2024, the numbers were staggering. MART's The Monster series, led by Labubu, pulled in over $419 million in revenue. That's not a typo. $419 million. The growth rate, an absolutely insane 726.6% year-over-year increase. MART's stock price went ballistic, surging 370% in 2024 alone. The company's founder, Wang Ming, watched his personal wealth multiply by 5, adding $8 billion to his fortune practically overnight. From artist's sketch to billionaire's dream, the Labubu effect was real. The Chaos Chronicles. But with great popularity comes great chaos. Stores couldn't keep Labubu in stock. Products that cost $25 to $100 were selling out in seconds, only to appear on resale sites for 5 times the original price. The scenes at toy stores became legendary, and not in a good way. People lined up overnight, sleeping on concrete sidewalks for a chance to buy a small vinyl toy. Fights broke out. Security guards were needed at toy releases. What had started as a cute collectible had turned into something resembling Black Friday madness. In Beijing, a life-size Labubu doll sold at auction for over $170,000. Let that sink in. Someone paid more than most people's annual salary for a larger version of a creature that began as a doodle in an artist's sketchbook. The dark side of success. Success brought problems. Counterfeiters flooded the market with fake Labubus, trying to cash in on the craze. Collectors developed elaborate authentication methods, studying every detail of legitimate figures. the innocent joy of toy collecting had become a high-stakes game of authenticity verification. Some critics called it a bubble, comparing Labubu mania to previous crazes that burned bright and fast. Others worried about the psychological impact of blind box addiction, especially on younger fans spending their allowances chasing rare variants. The 2025 peak. As we entered 2025, Labubu shows no signs of slowing down. New collections drop regularly. Exciting Macaron, Full and Wild, Have a Seat, and the latest Crybaby series. Each release creates the same frenzy, the same overnight campouts, the same instant sellouts. MART's stock continued climbing, up another 95% in early 2025. The company that started selling mystery toys had become a cultural phenomenon generator. What makes Labubu special? So what is it about this sharp-toothed, elf-eared creature that drives people to madness? Psychologists point to several factors. The mystery element of blind boxes triggers our gambling instincts. The limited availability creates artificial scarcity, and the celebrity endorsements provide social validation. But maybe there's something deeper. In our polished, Instagram perfect world, Labubu represents something authentically weird. It's not conventionally cute like Hello Kitty or Disney characters. It's strange, slightly unsettling, and unapologetically different. In a world of artificial perfection, people are drawn to something genuinely odd. The future of the phenomenon. Will Labubu maintain its grip on global culture, or will it follow the path of previous viral sensations and fade into nostalgic memory? Only time will tell. But for now, Kasing Lung's Nordic-inspired monster continues to rule toy stores, social media feeds, and collector dreams worldwide. From a Hong Kong artist's imagination to a multi-billion-dollar phenomenon, Labubu's story proves that in our connected world, the most unexpected things can capture global attention. Sometimes, the monsters we create end up creating us right back. The next time you see someone camping outside a toy store at 3 a.m., don't judge too harshly. They might just be chasing their own little monster, and in the world of Labubu, that monster might just be worth chasing.